Okay, the next thing I want to talk about really quickly is how BEDMAS applies with powers. So of course, according to BEDMAS, the E stands for exponents. It comes right after brackets. So if we look at this example here, the first thing I have to do is solve any brackets. Now, if I have exponents inside of my brackets, that is actually my first step. So converting 2 squared into 4 and 4 squared into 16 is my first step. Then I solve the brackets, so the 4 minus 6 and the 3 minus 16. So 4 minus 6 is -2, 3 minus 16 is -13. Then we go back once we have solved our brackets. So solving our brackets next. So 3 times -2 is -6. Now that all of our brackets are taken care of, we can go on to our next exponent, the one that's not in the brackets. 5 squared is 25. And then we just solve the top and bottom of our division separately and then divide. The one thing I do want to point out, because it is a bit of a common mistake, is if I had, say, 4 squared divided by 2 times 4. Some people see this and say, oh, there's brackets there. This must be where I start. But in order to start with brackets, there has to be something inside of the brackets to solve, like here, where there's a 4 minus 6 or a 3 times -2. There's nothing inside this brackets to solve. That is just a single number. So this doesn't count as brackets. This counts as multiplication. So in this case, we would do 4 squared, so 4 times 4 is 16, divided by 2 times 4, so that's 16 divided by 8. Actually, lied. Then you'd have to do the 16 divided by 2, so 8, and then times 4. And the reason for that is that according to BEDMAS, you do division before multiplication when it comes first. So 8 times 4 is 32 would be your final answer. Okay, that's it for this lesson.